Jars right here. If you guys can see, we got the jars going on. Right? Jar me up, jar me up. Let me just put this back here so we can see what we're doing. So today, I'm gonna be putting on not a whole lot, but a decent amount, maybe like 45 to 50 labels on these amber glass jars that I've got here for my brand new products that are going to be coming out hopefully by the end of this month, right? What's today, March 13th? Hopefully in the next, few weeks. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, which is labeling a handful of these jars so then I can continue to fill them up and then get the website prepared for the launch. Hope we're all doing well. How are we all doing today? Happy Friday. Let's do it to it. All right. So the first one, well, first and foremost, these products are a moisturizing balm that I've created, and I've been using it pretty much daily for the past 4 months. So we've got 3 different type of products. They all have the same pretty much formula, same ingredients, minus the essential oil. There's 7 ingredients. We've got unrefined shea butter, we've got beeswax, kaolin clay, organic arrowroot powder, organic jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, and then whatever essential oil it is, whether it's lavender or frankincense. So we've got the frankincense here in yellow, lavender here in this purple color, and then the neutral scent, which is supposed to hopefully smell like practically nothing, right? I'm not trying to make it smell like strong like the frankincense or the lavender, especially. The neutral scent is supposed to basically smell like nothing. The goal is to make it smell like nothing. So that's for people that are sensitive to smells. This one's a very, very good option. Smells like practically nothing. So that's pretty much that. And then what I can do here is show you guys some before and afters really quick if you're willing to oblige. Watch this. This is from a self haircut. If you can see, maybe I need to lower the brightness a little bit. Let me lower the brightness a little bit. This was taken around December. No, the screenshot was taken in December. This was probably like October or maybe September of last year. I can go back on my YouTube channel and figure it out. But just look at my skin in this photo here, right? On my neck, on my sideburns, in my beard, all the redness, all the spots, even on like the sides of my head right here by the burst fade, you can see a whole bunch of redness in the fade as well as the beard, my neck, right, my temples, right on the side by my ear as well. You can see all the redness from my seborrheic dermatitis. Now, if you take a look at my face on both sides, you will see practically nothing, right? There is no more redness, no more irritation, no more scales, no more pretty much anything, right? I don't want to say that I cured it because legally I can't really say that word, but I did get rid of it, I would say. 99%, right? For me, it worked fantastic for me. And if you're somebody, I'll show you the left side as well. If you're somebody that also suffers with skin problems like I have my entire life, seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema, irritation, dryness, scaliness, redness, right? If you suffer from those type of skin issues, this moisturizing balm is honestly amazing. I'm not going to guarantee anything because I legally can't, but for me, it has pretty much gotten rid of all of my skin issues, as you can see. Right? This is what I looked like literally a couple months ago. Right? A couple months ago, this is what your boy looked like. And now that's pretty much completely gone. So just wanted to show you guys. Oh, here, I'll even show a different image. This is another image of me, just so you guys know that it wasn't like photoshopped or anything. Plus, you can always see this stuff directly on my YouTube videos. It's all literally public information. It's all there. And then I think that I had one more that I want to show. So you can see all these are different haircuts, 2 weeks in between. and my skin just looks awful. And now I don't have that problem anymore, right? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm creating what I'm creating for people like myself who suffer from these skin issues. Uh, I believe I've found a very amazing solution that you just won't find at like your pharmacist or the drugstore or with like shampoos or other types of moisturizing products. So everything that I have is, these are natural ingredients. There's only 7 ingredients, and I use it every single day. It is clearly on my face right now because I have a very light glow. But with that being said, any questions you guys have, feel free to ask me any questions. And let's go ahead and get started with the labels, right? Let's get to it. Stephane says, hello, what's going on? How you doing today? Happy Friday. And I'll just answer any questions that come in through the chat as we're moving things forward. So let's go ahead. Let's grab the jars. Again, just like with my hairstyling products, the jars are going to be the exact same, right? Amber glass jars with the black aluminum lid. So there's no cheap plastic. This is a premium product for my premium customers, right? Amber glass jars with a black aluminum lid. Same thing as my hairstyling products, right? You guys deserve the best. Therefore, you're going to get the best, right? So let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's find the spot. Put that off there. And let's start with the frankincense. So I'm really excited, as you guys can tell, right? I've literally suffered my entire life with like dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis. I've suffered my entire life, and I literally almost was just like, it's never going to get better. I fixed up my whole diet. I started eating the way that I eat today. Like 2.5 years ago, I started with my weight loss journey, and then I've been eating the exact same way since. A pound of ground beef every day, a bunch of really high quality nutrient dense foods, eggs, like 5 eggs a day, yogurts, fruits, cheese, all types of really good stuff. And I did notice improvements with my skin and my gut health, right? My dandruff, disappeared like tremendously. But I think more importantly, my skin was no longer massively itchy, which I think was fantastic, solely just from removing sugar and yeast from my diet. So any type of food that was loaded in sugar and yeast, I got rid of my diet. And since that day, I haven't really had much issues with that. But then the product, or what's it called? The skin issues prevailed, right? It helped a little bit. The diet helped a little bit, probably like 40-50%. But some days it still came back pretty hard, and some days it disappeared. So it was very like inconsistent. Mrs. G the barber, what's going on? I'm a barber, and I'm very much interested in getting your products to help my fellow customers that are in need of this. Please DM. Yeah, for sure. Let me screenshot your message, and then I'll make sure I DM you after the, or you can DM me now and I'll just reply. But yeah, for sure. Are you looking for the hairstyling products or the moisturizing balm for their skin conditions? Because I'm going to have both. Well, I have my hairstyling products are live and active on the website, but if you want these, or if you want the moisturizing products, they'll also be available soon. So yeah, we can talk about it. You don't need to have all the answers now. Akash, you're doing an amazing job. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Alchemist, hey, what's going on, man? How are you? I gotta probably fix this one. Yeah, you see all the hard work that has to go into these because I manually put them on. I kind of want to fix this one. This is literally the first one. I'm too occupied with the talking. Let's just go ahead and see what I can do here. All right, let me stop playing here. Come on, Alex, you got this. All right, that's was that one good or no? Dude, I think I did the same exact thing. Did I just do the same exact thing? I did the same exact thing. The problem is too, you guys might be wondering, Alex, why aren't you just using like a machine, like a labeling machine? I bought a few of them before, and they just don't work for my jars and these labels, which really sucks because it would make my life way easier if I had a labeling machine. But unfortunately, I can't use them. They suck. Labeling new jars of skim balm. AI summary. Okay. Moisturizing products. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can discuss. I'll DM you if you haven't already. Yeah, that's it's. Listen, it's really exciting. I'm very excited for these products to hit the market because I like you guys have seen it. If you've been following me for years, my skin was god awful for the longest time. My entire life I've suffered with it, but you guys literally see the worst of it because I literally cut my hair and I, cut all the hair down to basically skin. So you literally see everything and all the fine details that you don't want to see. So everything's there, all the proof is there. But man, the improvements that have been made on my skin and my scalp especially, insane. Like for example, you guys will see it, but I did the 1930s inspired self haircut 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, and I did the foil shavers on the back of my head, right? The bald it out, right? I used the foil shavers. Is this one good? Yes, sir, it is. I used the foil shavers, and I'm telling you, when I looked at my scalp, and there was no redness, no irritation, no dryness, no like weird fungal, like you know how fungus has these like weird like designs on it. None of that. It was just like clean, just normal like skin. And I literally paused while recording the video and was like, I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. I've never seen my skin look so good in my entire life. So you guys are, hopefully nothing bad happens to me because this is this is like a really awesome invention, so to speak, that can really help millions of people that suffer with skin problems. Let's see how this goes. How's that one? Too high? How's that one? That's good. Any bubbles? We don't like bubbles in the jar. No bubbles. Perfect. All right. Yeah, and so this is pretty much how I do it. Literally, when I tell you guys every single jar is handmade, like I literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into making. Like you guys didn't see it, but before I was getting set up, I literally busted out my HVAC vacuum over there, my like gigantic one. Let me see if I can show you real quick. I literally busted out that gigantic vac, and I blew out all the dust and dirt from the inside of all these jars that I'm going to be labeling. And then I went in with this towel and I made sure I cleaned it up again. So it's like there's a lot of work that goes into doing these. If you want to have a high standard for your work, this is the high standard that I hold, and every single product literally gets the same treatment. So that's why it's like important whenever you're buying a product, you have to know how it's made, where it's made, who's making it, and what's their process. Well, I'm only at 3. Okay. How's that? Is that all right? That one looked fine. No bubbles on this side. Okay. How's that? A little lower. Perfect. Any bubbles? Oh, there's a little one right there. That's no good. Come on. It's a little too low. And the cool thing about these labels is that I get the really good kind that you can like peel and unpeel really quick. But the second you leave it on for more than like, I don't know, 30 minutes, it's like, it's on there. So yeah, there we go. Am I missing questions here? Probably am. What's going on, everyone? Oh, we got hello from Japan. Japan in the building. Let's go. What time is it over there? It's like 4:50 p.m. right now. What time is it in Japan? It's probably the morning over there. I think this one's good. I'm just trying not to get distracted, making sure I'm doing a good job here. Good. Okay. How's that one? Oh, this one came on super smooth. No bubbles. All right. There we go. First time is the charm. Let's go. AM, it's 5:50 in the morning. What in the world? And the first thing you do at 5:50 a.m. is come on to an Alex Kouras live stream. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's funny. Well, good morning to you, all the way in Japan. Good morning to you, brother. Okay. A little lower. A little lower. Okay, how's that? Gotta make sure that there's no bubbles. What's going on, everyone? You DM'd me? Awesome. Yeah, no worries. I'll get back to you. Maybe tonight, if not for sure tomorrow, most likely I'll get back to you. Or sometime this weekend, I'll get back to you. All right, don't worry, I'll get back to you. It's just, as soon as I'm done with the live streams, it's like food, shower, relax for the rest of the night. But I'll get back to you. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. I'll DM you. Yeah, maybe we can do some sort of like bulk discount if you want to get it for a bunch of your clients. Was that 5? So we'll do like 10 more of these. Anybody have any type of questions they'd like to ask me while I'm here? I know I'm a little focused on getting this done right. But feel free to throw your questions in if you're, any type of question that you have. All right, that's good. Yeah, they look good, right? Organic balm. Right, same exact amber glass jar. Right, you guys see that? Really nice quality stuff. fine. There's a bubble right there. Try and get rid of that. How's that? Oh, the bubble's still there. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. Perfect. What is AI summary? Hand making skincare products while labeling jars. Ask about the ingredients. What in the world? How do I turn that off? I don't know if I want that. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of people are probably still driving home from work and whatnot, so there's not a lot going on. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I know there's still a handful of you guys on right now. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask me while I'm here. You know, you're getting the real behind the scenes of how this stuff works, right? This is these aren't made in China. These aren't, you know, cheap products made in China. These are literally handmade by me here in my property here in Florida. All right, everything is handmade by me, yours truly. Nobody in China is making any of this stuff, except for maybe the jars. But you know what I mean. One more for that row. When are you going to do the buzz cut again? Yeah, that's a good question, man. So I have a couple of other self haircuts in the works right now, and plus I always make a bunch and then schedule them for a later date. So you'll probably see the buzz cut maybe by like May, June of this year, give or take, because I still have a bunch of other haircuts that I want to do with the longer hair. So you'll see the buzz cut sometime around the summer this year, which I think is good timing for a buzz cut, rightfully so. A little bit lower. Yeah, and I don't know if you know this or not, but my labels are actually kind of iridescent. So with the light, it like gives a nice little shine to it on the label. You can really see it on the white ones. The white ones are really nice too. They look kind of gives it like a pearl iridescence. Maybe the camera's not doing a good job to show it, but it's really nice in person. Are you posting tomorrow? I am. Yeah, 100%. You'll get there's a new self haircut dropping tomorrow. As you can see, the shorts are already out, or the short has already started, so you'll see more this weekend as the weekend progresses. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that. Yeah, this one, yeah, I know which one it is. This one's a good one. I mean, they're all good ones. They're all good ones. Any bubbles here? You should post self haircuts every week and not every other week. Yeah, I actually I just started posting every weekend, but the thing is I have a voiceovered self haircut, and then I also do an ASMR version of the same self haircut. So I started posting both, one on one week and one on like the next week. So this way, because I know not everybody likes the voiceovers, some people would also like to see the ASMR version as well, where you can actually hear the clipper cutting and just all the like small details without having me talking the entire time. So I'm starting to do both the voiceovers and the ASMR for the actual long form video, which every single week you're going to be getting a video. And I think it's a good way to just diversify a little bit, because I know everybody has their own like preference with the type of video they like. Some people like hearing the noises of the clippers and the trimmers and the hair being cut, and some people like that full tutorial as well with the voiceover. So it's good to have both. Why not? Why not do both? I want a little bit lower. Come on. There we go. Any bubbles? Kelsey, what's going on? How are you doing today? You should post the buzz cut tomorrow. That's not gonna happen, brother, man. Sorry to disappoint you. No bubbles. There's a little imperfection on the glass. Can't do anything about that. All right. What's going on? Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just labeling a bunch of these moisturizing balm jars here. You guys, if you can see that. Yeah, and I got the other ones here. Is there a bug on my screen? Get that out of here. Sorry, I'm in the garage, so there's bugs. Plus, it's humid out today because it was raining. But these are the other labels that I've got going on here. Cool. Only like 2 more of the frankincense, and then I can move on to the lavender. Too high. All right. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting some good behind the scenes footage here. You won't get this from any other brand, I promise you that. The owner of the brand isn't going to sit there labeling all these jars. Right, unfortunately though, I don't have any machine that actually works. Otherwise, I would use a machine to make it go a little bit faster. But unfortunately, when I bought the machines to label the jars, they never actually worked. The labels would go in crooked every time. There would be a bunch of bubbles in the label, which, you know, I can't have that. You know, I put in a lot of work to make amazing products for people, and, you know, everything has to be as perfect as it can be. No shortcuts. All right, that's that. I can rip that off. Here's all the little excess labels. Throw that off to the side. These are the ones that are left. Let's go ahead and grab the little piece of tape here. Throw that on there. Throw that off to the side. And grab a little water. Yeah, if anyone's interested, you guys, I have my own hairstyling products that are 100% healthy for your hair. If you guys are interested, or you just want to check them out just to see what it is, feel free to use the link in the description or in the bio. We have 3 products here: a high hold, medium hold, and a low hold, if you guys want to check them out. Right? If you guys want to show some support for a small business owner who is trying to make some really good products popular, and so people can stop buying the garbage that they're buying in stores or on Amazon. Oh, I need a better piece of tape. Come on. There we go. The low hold is my favorite. Good. Nice. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, the low hold's a great one. I like the medium one. The medium one is what I have in my hair right now. Right, I've got Organa Wax, our medium hold high or matte finish. That's what's in my hair right now. And for someone with like 6 to 7 inch hair, the medium hold's actually really good. Really, really good. It's holding really nicely. It's not super hard or the hold isn't super high like the high hold would be, but it's really nice. I think it's perfect for what I was going for today. All right, and these are the lavender moisturizing balm labels, right? Organa Balm, lavender. I tried to do frankincense for like the guys, so to speak, quote unquote, the guys. I did frankincense, and then for the females I did lavender, and then I also did a neutral scent, which is just me using the lavender essential oil to kind of find the right balance between the smell of the raw ingredients so that the product doesn't smell like anything. So I think I did a really good job with that one, and that's what the white one is, which is the neutral scent, which is supposed to smell like nothing for anyone that's like sensitive to smells. Which honestly, this one might even be my favorite because I'm pretty sensitive to smells. But I like the frankincense one a lot. The lavender one, I think every single woman that I've given this one to, they love this one better than the rest. So the women seem to love the lavender one a lot, which obviously I can understand why. There we go. No bubbles. All right. Good to go there. Let's push that off the way. Da-da-da-da-da. Your hair looks good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. It's really long. It's really long. It's literally down to my nose. or the bottom of my nose. I love the smell of your hair products. I'm very sensitive to harsh smells. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's one of the biggest things that I was making sure that I could do with when I created these products was just make sure that there were no synthetic fragrances or that are hormone disrupting in my products. You know, I've I'm very sensitive to smells as well. That's why I can't go into Sephora when my fiance goes into Sephora. I can't go in there with her. When we go to the mall, was it Bath and Body Works, the one that has all the candles and smells? I also have to stay outside of the store. I can't go in the store with her because it smells so strong. So yeah, that's literally I'm the same exact way. You know, smells definitely affect me because they're all pretty much synthetic fragrances that are hormone disrupting, and I get sick. You know, they make me sick, so I stay away from them. And everybody should be staying away from them, right? But you know, for some reason, people just they want to sniff away at the synthetic hormone disrupting fragrances, and then they wonder why they got issues with their health. You know, you're sniffing fake stuff that was made in a lab somewhere that's not actually made from real stuff. Real stuff. Saf Young, what's up, Saf? Do you sell shaving cream? I do not sell shaving cream. That's an interesting suggestion. Oh, this one's not. What happened to this guy? Is shaving cream something that you would like to see? Because I don't know. I've never actually thought about it because I don't use it. Do people still shave fully like that? I mean, whenever I use the foil shaver whenever I want to bald something out. Just easier, I think. Yeah, and the other thing is too, when I'm creating products, I'm trying to make sure that the product actually stays on your skin or in your hair for a long time, right? Like for example, shaving cream is something that you leave on your face for what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes max, and then you just wipe it all away and wash it off. That's not what I want to do. If I'm creating products that are supposed to be healthy for you, right, for your skin, for your scalp, for your hair, right, the moisturizing balm, I put it on my face. As you guys can see, I have a very slight glow. I put it on my face this morning, probably like 9 o'clock, and it's 5 o'clock now. It's been on for like 8 hours, right? And it'll be on until I take a shower in a couple hours. So it'll be on for like 10 plus hours every single day, right? That's the moisturizing balm. My hair products, I also put it on this morning. I put on my medium hold Organowax this morning. Same time I put the moisturizing balm on, right? The goal for me is to make sure I'm creating products that are healthy for your scalp, for your skin, for your hair, and you can leave them in all day long, and it's supposed to nourish your skin, nourish your scalp, nourish your hair at the same time, right? So I don't want to make a product that's like short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Like you put it on for 5 minutes and then you wash it off. Like I don't, like, healthy or not, like I don't really know if it's gonna matter if it's short-lived like that. You put it on for a couple minutes and then you're done, right? So that's just the way that I'm looking at making products. You know, I feel like it's got to be there for a long time in order for you to actually see the results, which you guys are seeing the results because you know, you leave it on for a while, you're gonna get some good results. Yeah, you guys are going to love these. Whoever gets these products is going to absolutely love them. The texture, the softness, the spreadability, the smells, the results on your skin, getting rid of a lot of that redness and irritation, soothing your skin, right? You guys are gonna love this. No bubbles, right? All right. Let's put this one over here. What time is it? 5:14. We're good. I still got like 30 minutes, give or take, before I gotta eat dinner. What you guys eating for dinner tonight? Friday night. What's your dinner plans? You tell me yours and I'll tell you mine. What's for dinner? What you got cooking? Puff mama chili. If anybody knows SpongeBob, you know the reference. There we go. All right. That's what, 4? There we go, 5. Nobody's eating dinner tonight, I guess. Nobody wants to say nothing. Nobody want to say nothing. That was way too low. Let's redo that. That was way too low. Okay. A little too high there. That's good. You know what, let's fix this one a tad. There we go. Cool. All right. That's row number 1. Let's get these a little closer. Okay. Good. MX Real One, what's going on, man? Or gal, how are you? Thanks for joining the live. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. A little too high. That should be good. I hope I'm not missing any questions. Let's see. All right. Okay. I'm good, thanks. Awesome, man. Love your haircut videos. I started cutting my hair because of you. You inspired me to do so. Nice, dude. Nice. How long have you been cutting your hair for? I'm sure you've saved some solid money at this point, or currency. Some dinero. And the other thing, one other thing I'd like to ask, what's been like your favorite video of mine? Like what video has helped you out the most, I should say. I think that's a good question to ask for me to know. What's been the self haircut video that's probably helped you out the most? And have you checked out my course, which is in the link below all my YouTube videos? Let's gotta fix this one. Okay. Perfection. Let's see. Bro, hi, I'm from Bangladesh. Nice. Welcome to the live stream. Yes, now 3 months. Awesome. I saved a lot of dinero, bro. Nice, dude. 3 months, that's great. What's been like your favorite video, the tutorial that you think has helped you out the most? Is it like the buzz cut tutorials? Is it like a low fade tutorial, mid fade? Maybe it's the course that helped you out a lot. Just trying to get a little bit of feedback if I can, to see, you know, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. What I could improve. You can always improve. Perfection. All right. Kelsey says the buzz cut videos. Yeah, everyone loves the buzz cut videos. The buzz cut videos are in high demand, popular by everyone. Everybody loves the buzz cuts, which will be making a return this year by the summertime. The long-awaited buzz cut will be returning after like after a 2-year hiatus. They shall be returning. This one's got a ding in the glass. Little cosmetic. Okay. The video that helped me the most was the one you showed how to fade with the half guard and without the lever, because I don't have enough money for a good clipper with lever at the moment, so kudos to you. Nice. Okay, half guard without the lever. So more so like the beginner videos. Half guard with no lever, yeah. Okay, yeah, for sure. I know for a fact I definitely get stuck in my ways doing a lot of fades. Maybe I should, after, because I already have like a giant list of self haircuts that I want to do this year, which include all the buzz cuts. Maybe after that, I can focus more on the beginner side and just change it up with different beginner type of haircuts. Right? More like shadow fades, half guard fade, half guard, you know, starting the haircut with the half guard, then maybe another haircut with the one guard or the two guard, right? Longer length type of haircuts that are easier for most people to start with. Y'all says low taper fade. Yeah, taper fades for sure. I was just editing one. Low taper fades. I love the taper fades. I think they're really like classy. They're more difficult as a self haircut just because of reaching in the back of the head on the bottom is really tough. But they are a really nice haircut, the taper fades. Yeah, that's one my fiance definitely likes on me. Nice taper fade. Seaweed Carlos. How's that Kouras doing? It's doing good. We're doing well, man. Still growing, still grinding, right? Hand labeling everything because that's how I have my standards, right? Everything's got to be perfect. Perfect for me, perfect for you, right? Everything's got to be a high standard. So yeah, everything's going well. You know, building a business is tough. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but you know, we push through, we grind, and we figure it out as we go. Amin, hello. What's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. How's that? Warren says, hey bro, what's going on, Warren? How you doing, man? Hailing frequencies open. What does that mean? Amin. My name is Amin. How are you? I'm doing well, man. Can't complain. I admire your content. Thank you. Appreciate it. What videos do you like the most? Let's see. HMO Musa says, what to do? What to do? What do you mean? What am I doing or what to do? So what I am doing is putting on labels on my brand new products that are going to be coming out pretty soon. Hopefully by the end of the month. These are just two. I've got the third one. So I've got 3 products coming out. Hopefully by the end of this month. These are what I call Organobalm. So they're moisturizing balms for your face, for your neck, for your skin, for your scalp, for like your arms or legs, wherever you have like redness, irritation, dryness, seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema, any type of skin issues. That's what these products are for, right? Because it's worked for me and it's literally gotten rid of, like, I can say it for me because I'm not guaranteeing anything for you guys, but for me, it's pretty much gotten rid of all of my seborrheic dermatitis. The dandruff is practically down to, you know, nominal levels. The redness, irritation, itchiness, all of that is like no more. And it's pretty much all thanks to my products. My diet has helped a decent amount, but the products is what really took it to that next level. So that's what I'm doing here, just putting the labels on my brand new products. And yeah, they should be coming out in the next few weeks, hopefully. You know, got a busy schedule ahead of me. How many do I have left? There we go. Let's do this. I mean, what is that? What is that as in what is a moisturizing balm? Or what is this? Because I kind of just explained what this was. Or what is like seborrheic dermatitis? What I'm talking about? Oh no, I just accidentally hit the label down. Luckily, the razor comes in handy. That's why you get the razor. Opa. Yes, the one where you cut your hair with the beard trimmer too. Oh, really? Huh. The beard trimmer self haircuts. That's great. Bro, would you rock an Edgar? uh, I don't know about that one. I don't like those haircuts. Nah, a lot of these modern day haircuts look a little ridiculous, if you ask me. Look a little ridiculous. I mean, I think the buzz cut's pushing it, especially like the one guard buzz cut or even like the half guard buzz cut. I think that's even pushing it. But the Edgar, that's like way worse. I'd rather do the one guard buzz cut than do an Edgar. It just looks ridiculous. Edgar with the taper fade and the crispy hairline. Nah, no thank you, brother, man. No thank you. No Edgars for this guy. No Edgars para mí. I don't know why people even do those haircuts. They're ridiculous. What's an Edgar? Yeah, an Edgar haircut. An Edgar haircut is it's like really short in the fringe and then very weight heavy in the top that like kind of folds forward, and it just looks ridiculous. Look it up on Google, you'll see it just looks so bad. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. You stream good videos. Thank you, man. It takes a lot of work, believe me. It takes a lot of work. But I appreciate it. I'm glad my work is paying off. Yeah, it's not easy. It really isn't. And I certainly don't get paid enough, that's for sure. Yeah. Massively underpaid. Massively underpaid. But that's, something that's a part of the game. Gotta pay to play. Until it eventually pays to play. Haha. Wisdom. Porque no, hermano. It will look fresh on you, though. Yeah, what you have to do is get one of my photos and do like the AI generated haircut changes. Be like, oh, what would he look like with a Edgar? And have AI put the haircut on. I know you see those on Instagram. It's like what Cristiano Ronaldo would look like with a mullet or a buzz cut or an Edgar. And then he just like has a carousel of different photos. Ronaldo with a mohawk. Please be good. That's fine there. Yo, all the time with the sirens. That's enough. Musa says, I'm from Libya. Oh, cool. Libya, that is North Africa. Libya is North Africa, I believe right next to Egypt. Am I right? Libya is right next to Egypt. Howdy, howdy, homie. Greetings from Atlanta. Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. Atlanta in the house. What up, what up? What up, Atlanta? Where you from? Atlanta, Georgia? You from Georgia? He said he from Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Is that... Let's do the rest in neutral. I know the neutral one's probably going to be a popular option, so I'll do a little bit more of the neutral one. Waleed, what's up? Waleed in the house. What's going on? Guy Ben, your tutorials are great. Would you consider making more videos on how to cut the top of your hair when doing a self haircut? That part is harder to learn. Yeah, Ben, actually, I have my self haircut course, which is now completely free. So I used to charge $200 for the course, and I had many members join. But then because ever since I created my brand Kouras, right? I actually decided, because I decided that it was more effort to just make it free and give it to you guys, right? And sponsor it through my brand Kouras, than to actually keep it and, keep charging, $200 for it. So what I did was I took my $200 course, made it free, and now it is on YouTube as a free unlisted playlist. And it's linked in the description of every single YouTube video. So if you want to go right now and check it out in the live stream, I've got my course in the playlist linked in the description below. And toward the bottom of the course, you'll find full-length tutorials as well as how to cut the length on top using scissors. So I do a lot of extensive detail-oriented videos talking about how to cut the length on top. So the course does a great job at helping you with that. There's a lot of good videos and explanations there. So definitely check that out. It's linked in the description. But fantastic question. Una pregunta fantástico. Just put that off to the side. And so yeah, these are the... Oh, what happened to this one? Wow, I paid for a whole label. They straight up scratched the crap out of this one. I can't use this one. This might have to be like my jar. There's a massive... You probably can't see it. No, you can't even see it. There's a massive scratch on this one that I can't... This will be a jar for me. I'll save that label for me, so you guys don't get it. That's so annoying, man. Because these are expensive. These are very expensive labels. Because again, I only want the best. This one's perfect. Okay. But that one was all scratched up. What happened to that one? Jeez. I love this color too. It's like white. It's like an off-white type of color, but in the light it looks pearl, like kind of like iridescent, which is really cool. I totally just messed that up. Let me redo that. I totally just messed that up. Come on. What's going on here? There it is. All right. A little bit lower. Let's see, any like, Waleed, what are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? I'm putting labels on my brand new product. Right? These are the jars for my brand new product coming out in the next couple weeks. It's called Organibalm, which is a moisturizing balm for your skin, for your scalp, and you can also put it in your hair. It's super healthy for your hair also. So I'm just putting on the labels of the products. Right? We got 3 of them. Let me grab the jars here. We got 3 of them. We got a frankincense essential oil scent. We've got a lavender scent and a neutral scent. So it's not going to smell, hopefully it doesn't smell like anything to you. Like the goal is for it to, so the raw ingredients have a really like pungent smell. And then the essential oil has a strong smell. But when you put them together and you formulate it in a way, you can actually find a nice balance with the scent, the scent profile, so that the raw ingredients and the lavender oil actually cancels out, and it basically smells like nothing, right? It's very minimal, but it smells like nothing, and that's the goal, right? For people that are sensitive with smells like myself, this is a fantastic one. This is like, honestly, it's probably my favorite one. This one's probably my favorite one. Yeah, I love the neutral scent profile is really awesome. So that's what I'm doing. And all this stuff will be on my website. It'll be on Amazon, just in due time because it's taken a while. Oh, this is the one that's messed up. No, I just touched it too. Can I put it back on? Let's put it back on the roll. I'll save this one for me so you guys don't have to get this. This one's flawed. Alright, yeah, that one's flawed. We'll cut this one out and I'll leave it off to the side. That one's for me because it's messed up. I will take that one. And this one is perfect also. Navy SEAL Ninja, what clippers do you recommend if you're on a budget? And what clippers would you recommend if money was not an issue? 2 questions. It's pouring outside now. Give me 1 sec and I'll answer your question. Budget friendly, I'd have to go with the Glakers. Right, if you've got $35-40, you can get a clipper and a trimmer if you get the Glakers. And I've been using them for a little over 2 years now. No issues with the clippers or the trimmers. Right, so for $40, you get a clipper and a trimmer, and it's already been lasting me about 2 years. So budget friendly, those are really good options. If money wasn't an issue, I'd go with the Babyliss Pro FXs all day long. They're fantastic clippers, trimmers, foil shaver. Everything about them is really awesome. It's like it cuts the hair like butter. There's no issues. They don't overheat. Right? The blades are never hot because they're made out of carbon fiber. So really awesome clippers from Babyliss. Trimmers and foil shaver. So the Babyliss ones, if you get the clippers, they're like $250. The trimmers are probably like $200. Foil shavers around $100. And then the Glakers, the set is about $40. $35-40. Waleed, can you suggest a good product for styling hair? Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm definitely biased, but my products 100% are the best products that you're going to find if you want something that's also good for your scalp and good for your hair. They're made with only 6 ingredients, all right? There's no petroleum, no alcohol, no synthetic fragrances that mess up your hormones, right? There's no phthalates, parabens, sulfates. There's no coloring, dyes, right? Gums. None of that garbage is in my hair products, right? Kouras is the name. If you want to check it out. And sorry, it's like pouring outside right now. This is my hair brand. And right now I've got my hair styled with Organa Wax, which is my medium hold. My medium hold is what's in my hair right now. So I've got a high hold, medium hold, and a low hold. All 3 of them are matte finish. Right, as you can see, matte finish. Obviously the light's kind of like glaring off, but you know, it is what it is. Next one. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it. All thanks to my products and genetics, I guess. Genetics and the products. Alright. Yeah, I'm like super excited for you guys to have these products in your hands. You know, my skin, as you guys can see, in all of my self-haircut videos for the most part, my skin just looks atrocious. But the more recent ones, you see like a progression of my skin getting a lot better. There are some of them that it looks like, eh, but that's most likely because I probably didn't eat well that week. Meaning I went to my fiance's and probably had a whole bunch of bread and sweets and desserts because our friends make a lot of food and I indulge. So that's probably part of the reason for some of them not looking the best. But the most recent one I did, which is a 1930s inspired self haircut, I used the foil shaver for the first time in like a very long time. And when I tell you my skin looked perfect after using the foil shaver, it literally looked perfect. No redness, no dryness, no irritation, no scaliness, like nothing. It literally looked like normal skin, which I've never seen on my scalp ever. And it's literally all thanks to the products. And you know, I put it on every single day for the past 4+ months, 5 months probably now. What is it, March? I'm losing count. It's probably like 5 months by now. Every single day you gotta put it on if you want the best results. There we go. What time is it where you are? Right now it's 5:48 p.m. So it's 5:48 p.m. right now. Yeah, I'm off of Eastern time, New York time. Nueva York. Nueva York. Nope, that's not done. That's not it either. Come on. That's more like it, but still slightly off. Bravo. It's getting late. It's time to sleep. Oh yeah? What part of the world are you from, Waleed? Sleepy time over there. Hold on, I messed up this one a little bit. Let me fix this. Balint Fixor. What's up, Alex? Love the videos. Keep up the good work, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. It really does. We're almost done here. Just got a handful of these left. Oh, you're from Algeria. Oh, yeah, it's definitely time to go to bed over there. Algeria? That's what, 6 hours? Is that 5 or 6 hours ahead? It's like, what, 11, 12 o'clock over there? 11, 12 o'clock? Pleasure to meet you too, brother man. Have a good night. Have a nice weekend. If I don't see you, maybe this weekend for something. Here, let me. Yeah, that's fine. Sigma Song. Hello. What's going on? How you doing? Opa, opa. Take it easy, buddy. All right. You are wonderful, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. You're wonderful too. There we go. All right, this will be the last one. Last one, last one. Any last questions you guys have for me? While I'm on, I'll be getting off in a couple minutes here. Any last questions you guys have, feel free to throw them in the chat right now while I finish up the last jar here. Beautiful. All right. That's it. Good to go. Fida, good evening. Veritiera, how are you doing today? I'm doing swell. It's a good word to use, swell. How are you doing today? Any last questions while I'm on? If not, no big deal. Maybe I'll go live again this weekend. Maybe Saturday, Sunday. Tez, hello, sir. What's going on, Tez? You got a question for me before I head out? I'll wait a couple seconds. But yeah, in the meantime, stay tuned. A lot of cool things about to happen. I'm telling you, if anybody here that is watching has skin issues, seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, psoriasis, eczema, dryness, redness, irritation, scaliness, these products have helped me like you would never believe. And so I would highly recommend you check these out when they do come out, hopefully by the end of March. All right, this is my moisturizing balm, 7 ingredients. All the ingredients are 100% all natural. They're scientifically proven to be healthy for your skin, for your scalp, for your hair. They're safe for your skin and scalp. You can put it on every single day, and yeah, you'll see dramatic improvements, hopefully, with this product, the same way that I've seen dramatic improvements. So hopefully you would see the same exact thing. Tez, what's your question, brother man? You're the only one. You're the last question of the night. Lay it on me. What you got, bro? Make it quick, because your boy's getting hungry. Did ketoconazole 2% help with your scalp redness and dryness? Honestly, no. Honestly, no, it didn't. And this was like 10 years ago, give or take. When I went, I got the ketoconazole shampoo, but they also gave me like a little tube, which was like a blue ketoconazole cream. So I had shampoo and I had a cream, both ketoconazole. I would shampoo with the shampoo, right, in the shower, and then I would put the cream on my face and my scalp, and it didn't work. Matter of fact, what did happen was my skin, or not, well, the skin didn't really improve, but the worst part about it was the shampoo, because it made my hair thinner, and my hair would fall out at rapid rates. Like, you wouldn't believe how much hair, like, normally your hair falls out a tiny bit. In the shower you get, a couple hair strands in your hair, whatever, it's no big deal. I was getting like hair balls pulled out of my hair because of this ketoconazole shampoo. I was losing so much hair, and my skin wasn't improving the way that I was hoping. My hair was also thinning out, so it was getting like weaker, and so I like trashed it. It was gone. Like after like a couple of weeks of using it, I was like, I'm never touching this stuff ever again. It is garbage. And again, let's remember, who prescribed me the ketoconazole? Big Pharma, the dermatologist that I went to, right? The dermatologist prescribed to me ketoconazole, right? That's why I have to be very careful with the marketing that I do with my product, right? I can't say it cured or anything like that. It's not a prescription drug, so I can't use certain words. I can't use certain marketing. But for me, because I can only tell you what has happened to me, what has helped with me, this product, Organobalm, that is coming out within the next couple of weeks, has literally gotten rid of all of the redness, irritation, dryness on my face, on my neck, on my scalp. And you guys will see it in the coming videos as they keep progressively coming out, right? So if anybody suffers from dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema, this product is going to be amazing, right? Hopefully it works the same way it worked for me, for you, right? That's my blessing and my hope, is that it works the same exact way, right? Because you can see here, let me, before I go, all right, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. Look, this is a photo of me in a haircut that was recent, right? This was maybe a handful of months ago, this photo, right? Everybody remembers this self haircut. if you take a look at my skin. You see the redness on my neck, right? You see the redness on my neck here. You see the redness in my beard, all right, by my ear, by the temple. It's even in the scalp as well, right? You can see all the redness and irritation. Then here's another photo, right? Same exact thing, all the redness and irritation that you see. Here's another photo, same exact thing, right? And it looks awful. It looks terrible, right? Here, look at my skin now. I shaved yesterday, or no, 2 days. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago. So you can even go back to that live stream and look at my skin while I'm cutting it with the trimmers, and you'll see that there's still no redness even when I'm cutting, right? So my skin, my scalp, everything, it looks literally perfect, right? It looks literally perfect. There's no redness, no dryness, no irritation, no nothing. So that's why I'm very excited to launch these products, because if anybody suffers the way that I've suffered my entire life with this nasty skin condition, you guys are going to be really excited as well. So I'm really looking forward to it, because this could be like a massively groundbreaking, like global thing that like kicks off, and everybody that suffers from this stuff could really benefit from it and not have to use, you know, big pharma petroleum based garbage pharma, you know, medicine to make you make your skin better. I checked your recent videos and the difference is huge. Yeah, dude, just wait until you see the 1930s inspired self haircut that I got coming out. Just wait until that one comes out in the next like month or so. I used the foil shaver to bald out the back of my head. It's like, it doesn't even exist anymore. It's amazing, dude. I was astonished. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, joining me live. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and God bless. I will see you next time. All right, take care. Have a nice weekend, everyone.